Hey guys, Hecon's here with another World of Warcraft gold making guide. In this guide we're going to be focusing on herbalism, talking briefly about Blood of Sargeras valuation, and lastly I'll go over the results of my 20-minute farm which netted me over 23,000 gold per hour. Let's get started. Remember to look at the profession-specific world quests on all of your toons when you log on. This is a very good way to make gold with very little effort and or capital investment. I'm on my druid currently, who is an herbalist and alchemist, and got a quest that rewards 10 bloods for turning in just one ancient rejuve potion. Quests like this are an absolute no-brainer to do, since it takes only a couple minutes to farm the Cerulean seeds required to craft, or if you need to, it's only about an 80 gold purchase off the auction house. We can use these 10 bloods to purchase 30 Starlight Rose, which are around 85 gold each on my realm, and save about 2.5k in the future by not having to purchase them on the auction house, or save time by not having to farm them myself. Remember that as a gatherer, you will see world quests for crafting materials such as Fellhide, Fellwort, and Infernal Brimstone, which are required for a lot of high-end Legion recipes. Though they don't sell for insane amounts like in the first couple weeks of this X-Pack. It's still worth doing for the extra gold or if you need them yourself for crafting. The Fellwort quest for Herbalist is stupidly easy. With the Sky Golem mount, Legion Herbalism hand enchants, and auto loot enabled, you can just run up to the Fellwort, loot it, and run away before the Festering Inquisitor has a chance to hit you. One of the best ways to make gold right now with Herbalism is to farm Dreamleaf right by the Emerald Nightmare Raid and Darkheart Thicket dungeon. There are a lot of tree ants and other plant life that we can kill and loot for herb. As an herbalist, you should have the Legion Herbalism enchant on your hands, which will greatly increase gathering speed. And I recommend either the Boon of the Harvester shoulder enchants for the extra herbs and fish, or the Boon of the Blood Hunter from the Wardens if you have the rep. What shoulder enchant you should get will vary realm to realm, by the professions you've taken, what mats you need, what the prices are like on the auction house, and what your rep is with each of the factions that sell these enchants. As I said earlier, I am an herbalist alchemist and using the Boon of the Gatherer enchant. These shoulder enchants have great synergy with alchemy. You can always use more herbs for crafting recipes, and the fish are great for the transmutation fish to gems. However, depending on how you use bloods, specifically what professions you've taken, the valuation is going to change. For example, a blood to a drill crafter may be valued for as much as 2k gold each, since they can use that to cut gems, which can have a significant markup compared to their uncut counterparts. In this example, you would want to take the Boon of the Blood Hunter over another enchant, like the Boon of the Harvester, since you're going to get more out of the bloods rather than the herbs or fish. The general rule is that the bloods are going to be best for most toons and professions. They're the most flexible, since you can use the blood trader to convert them into most mats. Additionally, they're used for a lot of crafting recipes. However, the Boon of the Blood Hunter do require much more rep to get, so you'll likely take the Boon of the Harvester enchant first, especially if you do some leveling and questing in Val'sharah. The Boon of the Harvester only requires Honored Rep of the Dreamweavers and can be purchased from the Emissary vendor at 5573 in Val'sharah. The Boon of the Blood Hunter requires Revered Rep of the Wardens, and the NPC that sells the enchants can be found in Asuna at 4874. So what you're watching right now is my Dreamleaf farm, which I ran for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, we ended up with 172 raw gold from vendoring the junk items, 105 Cerulean seeds, 2 greens which we disenchanted into 6 arcana, 192 Dreamleaf, 3 bloods, and 1 bag from our shoulder enchant which contains 17 runescale koi and 14 farnskago. If we add all this up, we get 7.7k gold farmed in 20 minutes, or a little over 23k gold per hour. I only have my Dreamleaf gathering at 2-star rank right now, so you should actually see better results than me. This is by far the best area to farm Dreamleaf right now. The fact that you can stay in a relatively small area and not have to run all over the zone makes this an appealing and efficient farm as well. It's one of the most efficient herbs to mow right now as an inscriptionist for the Nightmare Pods, which have a chance to drop extra ink. It's also required in a lot of potion and flasks for alchemists. And despite the fact that Dreamleaf are usually the lowest priced Legion herb, the high velocity of these herbs on the auction house, as it is the most sought after, makes it worth farming. Be sure to check out this farm and let me know how it goes for you. I haven't had a chance to work on farm guides for other herbs yet, but I am working on these as well as guides for mining and the crafting professions. If you'd like to see these videos when they're released, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. A huge shout out to my existing subs. Thank you so much for following my channel, and I hope to churn out more helpful guides for y'all in the weeks to come. Have a great day, and thanks for watching. Late.